Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix. Today we're going to be reacting to the first Brawlhalla World Champion. So this is 1v1, not 2v2. The year was 2016. A lot of you watching know this, a lot of you don't. LDZ versus Multimum. These two goats are people I looked up to when I was trying to get good. I studied, I obsessed over this gameplay when I was in middle school and going into early high school. Like this is like 8th grade, 9th grade for me. Pretty crazy stuff. And I want to show you how I fell in love with Brawlhalla, where it all started. Let's get right into this. I'm not going to be pausing this set that much. We're going to be watching the first game and the last game from this grand finals. LDZ is the Koji and Multimum is Ragnar. Ragnar was a pretty new legend at the time, pretty broken, just because super well-rounded and easy to play. But yeah, also guitars in general back then were like really good without dash. They still are with dash, but it's a bit different. Really clean, nice little recovery. Yeah, this is how I fell in love with Brawlhalla. You'll kind of see the event in between these games, but crazy. And LDZ was an absolute goat. Look at the little font above their names with like the little like drop shadow. Totally different. It's crazy how different Brawlhalla is now. Good try on the recovery. Multimum just winning neutral pretty nicely here. A little too close to the edge. Also, bow recovery clipped a lot better back then. That side sig is crazy when you don't have like dash and you're stuck horizontally. Only option is chain dodge. Yeah, crazy, another side sig. And yeah, Ragnar just was so good, especially the sigs. You can kind of think about how guitars work, right? The end sig covers above, which guitars don't have something like so much above. But also sends down. Then the down sig, you know, spits out. It's really good for tempo and edge guarding. And then yeah, the side sig is just like crazy. Nice little weapon toss. You can't really like dash after weapon toss here. So like even though you weapon toss, you didn't really win neutral for it. It's pretty crazy how weapon tossing was pretty balanced before dash, and then when dash got added, they slowly became more and more meta and broken until they got nerfed. Did you see how fast that axe side light was? That looked really fast. That was crazy. I want to see that again. Do it again after. It's not playing much axe, a lot of guitars. That was a risky side sig when LDZ's empty hopping. Empty hopping was still a thing back then. They didn't really call it empty hopping. It was just a jump fastfall. Nice down sig. And light is risky there. It's crazy how I thought this gameplay was like absolutely insane. I thought I'd never come close to this. But now I'm better than this. This gameplay for the time was also still really good. But the mistakes that they're making here are mistakes that like players still make today. It's just without the dash and whatnot. But the gameplay is just night and day difference. It's way better today, way better. A lot more strategy involved in winning neutral. Where like here, the strategy is more simple and it's very easy to see on the surface when pros look at it. But at the time, like I was a gold player. My first season, I hit Plat 1 at the very end. Second season, I hit Plat 1 as well. And then the third season is when I hit Diamond. And then that was the start of 2017. I hit Diamond in like March 2017. So about like a couple months after this event. This event was November 2016. So you can see big inspiration for me hitting Diamond, right? I was into Brawlhalla, and then I didn't know much about Brawlhalla, and then I see a world championship, and I'm like, wow, this is super cool. Then I started watching some Brawlhalla YouTube. Guys like Berthin paved the way for me. Defensive, Dobrain, they paved the way. Pretty crazy. And then yeah, after seeing all that, I was like, I want to go pro. I just kind of kept improving. I kept working at it, and then I hit 2600 in my fourth season. Third season peak was 2150. And I remember it like it was yesterday. And then since then, I don't remember any of the other seasons. Some of them I do, but it's so oversaturated in my memories. There's, well, we're on like season, I don't even know what season we're on. Are we above 20? Okay, anyways. Last stock. Yeah, like, you see how simple the neutral is there? Like, it's just a guitar down sig. Crazy nair. Yeah, it was just a down zig and then gets punished, right? And then you're just in the right position. It's just very one-dimensional neutral exchanges. Recoveries, gets in a good position to punish with a dare, so does. Yeah, they're both like... There's so much respect between these two players. It's also just so cool, like, seeing people watch them in the background, seeing that there could be an esports for a fighting game like this that I can get good at. I wasn't so confident getting good back then, but all I wanted to do was kind of just improve my peak elo, right? You set incremental goals. So at the time I was, let's say, gold. I'm like, oh, I want to hit plat again. I hit plat again. Oh, I want to hit 1800. Now 1850. Now 1900 until you hit diamond. And you just keep, I'm 2150. Let's hit 2200. Let's hit 2250. 2300. It takes months, but you'll get there if you just stay consistent. Okay, let's watch the last game. I know this is going to be a pretty fast video, but I don't really care. It's more just like the memory that's like important here. It's also, we're on YouTube. The pause and play is kind of annoying. Okay, let's see the last game of the Brawlhalla first ever world championship. I'm gonna do a future video. Stay subscribed if you enjoy this type of stuff. LDZ, he was not at BCX 2022. Hopefully he comes back and tries to compete one day, but a lot of people back then are pretty much retired now. Egg Soup's a creator. Pugsy still plays, respect. But he no longer teamed with Luna. I haven't really seen him in twos since. But I think he'll do well. And then, who else? A lot of the rest are gone. Like, Daiku and Starlight won twos. And there's LDZ, Stevenator. They're all gone, a lot of them. It takes a lot of effort to practice and continue to play enough. What a clash. The clashing was so weird back then. But yeah, it takes a lot of effort to continue pushing to be at the top. And as someone that, like, I was at the top pretty consistently from 2017 and like middle to end of the year all the way until 2022 summer, and then I kind of took a break. Now I'm trying to get back into it. I think I can get back to the top, but it's going to take a little bit. Just consistent practice, and it will take some time, but I think I can do it. But it's a lot of work, right? I want to commit my life to this. I want to do content and compete full time and just make some awesome videos. So it's gonna be interesting. By the way, if you're not subscribed to my main channel, I am posting a really cool main channel video very soon. So check out Cosolix. This is Cosolix Brawlhalla. It's like a side channel. I know I'm just kind of talking about myself while the World Championship VCX 2016 is happening, but yeah, just these people, like, at the time they weren't making enough money to do this full time, so it just takes a lot of effort to just continue to push the meta and be on top and be ahead, and that rivalry and ego, like, it's not for everyone, right? It's cool, but it's a lot of work. You have to love it. I like it, but sometimes he breaks every few years. Nice sensei. It's crazy how back and forth, like, both players here had so much mutual respect, but like, and even Multimum 2017, I like went up to him. I'm like, dude, you're an inspiration. I like, it was so cool to me. Like, I sparred LDZ the morning of BCX 2017. You tell me, in less than a year, I went from gold watching this grand finals in middle school, going to high school or whatever, like 9th grade. It was 9th grade, so yeah. So I went from obsessing over this when I was gold to sparring the world champion before he won his second in a row. By the way, LDZ won 2017 as well, if you didn't know. Like, it's crazy. Trust me, guys, believe in your dreams. If you want to do this, like, just stay consistent, keep watching Brawlhalla YouTube videos, and always look to improve your gameplay. Check out Cosolix.com if you want some personal coaching. There's a lot of great successes from my coaching. Guys like Rephrase are 2,500 now, and we stay consistent in a private Discord long term, and it's pretty cheap too. So Cosolix.com if you want that, but I'm not gonna advertise it any more than that. But it's just, yeah, so cool, nostalgic watching this, but it is crazy how the gameplay doesn't hold up to today, when, like, back then I thought it was super crazy. Like that D-Light, that N-Light was mashing. for Multimum. Nice end light. Multimum win this match? Am I dumb? Oh, I forgot. This is a crazy end. This is a big reason why I also obsessed over it. Look at this. Nice side light. Oh, nice end light. That end light looked broken. It looked like it snapped. Doesn't connect. Guitars are hard to kill with, even back then. A lot of fishing for kill options. I would pick up an axe here, right? Bad side light. Nice nair. Yeah, this is crazy. What a crazy side sig. And then he hits a Sair. Yeah, so clean. Really good positioning from LDZ there. He just like activated flow state, basically. Look how low res the cameras are. Like, it's so crazy to me. I feel so old. Look at the Brawlhalla logo. It looks like low res here. I don't know if it was actually like that, but this is straight from their broadcast. It's not even like focused. It's like so scuffed, completely blurry and everything, but it was crazy. Yeah, I obsessed over it. Dude, look at Sparky and Duke. Look how young. Duke looks like he's like 20, 21. Crazy. I don't know how old he actually was back then. Like there's Effie, Raiden, right? Is that Daiku? Yeah, the GOAT. I've got mad respect for Daiku. And yeah, it takes the check call. Matt Woomer back. That's crazy. Like, what history? Yeah, makes me still like almost tear up to this day. Thanks for watching this video and just kind of going over my memories and I guess Brawlhalla history. This started everything. It's also crazy to me. Brawlhalla's not going anywhere. It's going to be a game in 5 years. It's going to be a game in 10 years, in my opinion. How big it's going to be, we'll see. I think it will keep growing, but that, like, some years are going to be worse than others. Like, last year was pretty bad for Brawlhalla up until BCX. But this year is starting off really strong. So, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all later. Take care.